That sound's not done yet. Idle is speed, so fast. Capture the termine clocks. Okay. Okay. Limit. Field is good. The field is good. One space available. Some good players and some players that are unknown to me. No clue who each is. Canadian. Just a random guy, probably. I've seen Hope Night Place Please before, I think. Isn't that an alt? From Washington. That'll be 35% win rate. Tends to not be an alt when it's 35%. This is the weak group. Or weak. Pathetic. Weak. There's 0 spaces available. I could leave to make place for someone else, I suppose. Don't know if that's necessary though. Probably not. We'll see, we'll see. Can't tell right now. Alright. Oh no, there's 2 spaces available. We're left. Burning Flag and VW. Recruiting time. Oi, why the fuck you leaving, mate? The fuck you leaving for? Rude. Let's see if we are already advertised. We are not yet advertised. Great, great, great. In that case, let me go to twitch.tv/M34. Copy the link. And then I get my own stream and my own stream. This is pure content waiting for my own stream to load for no reason at all. That is how you want your content to be, isn't it? Oh, they started me turning. At 6, so you can't really have music anymore now. Now that there's so much active on the the MCO stuff. There's a person called Tourney. Always lovely, always lovely. Alright. Still 2 places available. What's this? What is this? Pathetic. You're a fool. And then Irise had to goddamn jinx us. That's loud and I don't get my notifications. Ooh. Hold on. Really need to have my notifications open on my phone. Lovely. That's how you know you're dealing with a good streamer. Thank you for the follow, King Hood Up. It's been a while since I commented on some Warzone games, so let's see how it goes. And played some Warzone games in a real-time fashion. Always good to see, always good to see. Happy holidays, my friend. Happy holidays. I hope they've been good to you. You've had some nice days with family or friends. Eat a shit ton of food, because everyone knows that's the point of Christmas, is to eat a lot. And that's really where the point of Christmas stops, isn't it? We celebrate the fact that we can eat a lot. Hello, Yella and JK. Hello. I hope you guys had a nice Christmas. Died for early ball. That's a bit early, mate. That's a bit early. I'm still full from the Christmas days. That nice little belly that's starting to form always makes me feel good. It's the 27th. It's only the 27th, alright? Shut up. 2020 is almost done, and I'm not ready for that. There's Barrage game. Yeah, I do that. I hate Barrage so much, and there's so many games on them now. It's so annoying. Am I sponsored by the devil? No, I didn't make a Barrage tournament, mate. 666 coins. Well, yeah, I needed to. That's why this tournament that I'm hosting has coins in them, because I needed to get rid of some coins, so I'm back to 666. See, here it still says 628 for the tournament. Either of you still want to join, I can leave, so either one of you can join if you need, if you wish. Take your turn, JK, come on. Even I'm taking my turns, and I hate the template. I hate Brush so much. I don't like that people think it's like the second best weighted random template. I shouldn't have joined the tourney. Yeah, same for me, especially since we decided to pick ME like a week later. I was like, well, shit. Now I'm stuck with like 50 Barrage games. There's no fun. Rufus bets on Rufus. I mean, with AI out of the way, Rufus is probably the strongest. I mean, Ben's MOD, like, I can definitely win as well. To be fair, half of the field could win. Yeah, how are your games going, JK, in that tournament? Because I've just been triple picking in multiple games and still be winning, and it's really weird. But I just can't be arsed. Oh my god, you have 3 games finished, JK, and oh, no, no, no. That's just, no. I mean, at least you have one, that's nice. Only 3 games finished now. I mean, I have only 5 games though. But X is doing worse, he has only 2 games finished. But I don't know if he hates it. If he hates the template as much. If he doesn't care about the template, then, no, sure. Or maybe he is, I went on holidays. Because I stalled my picks versus Ursus. I stalled my picks versus Ursus until like Christmas Day. That was a really bad idea. Because on Christmas Day you're not making you're not making much progress. Shouldn't have done a tourney starting with a holiday. No, I mean, in my opinion, it should never have even been a question for us whether we wanted Strat or Brush, but just make your orders and let Warzone commit for you. Yeah, but that's the problem. I didn't make my orders because I'm like, I'll look at it later on, and then I don't look at it later on. How are you doing, iRise, by the way? Sorry, I saw you pop in, didn't react. So yeah, I wait with that, like, eh. Orders can be done later, and then 10 minutes before you boot it, you're like, whatever. It's only 10 minutes, not enough time. Let's just do something. And that's how you play Warzone. No problem. I am hosting a tournament, Chooks. Let me see if it has started yet or not. It hasn't started yet, so I could leave so you can join. I think I invited you. Did you leave? You didn't leave. Maybe you aren't in like my top 100 most played people or something. Doesn't look like it. If you want to join Chooks, I can still leave and you can join. Happy holidays to you all, by the way. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. It is full already. I mean, it's been open for an hour. Oh shit, it started. Okay. Oh, caps lock. Mate. I love how I have Warzone, like the notifications on my phone. And it goes crazy when you join a real-time tournament. It's like, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn. Like, and the tournament starts in 20 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Oh, okay, I get it. Shut up. Always get booted in real time. That's why you have your notifications on. If you get 500 notifications, you can't get booted. Vince versus Rufus in the first round, really? Oh, Gangnam Style versus Marcus, me versus Juan. MOD versus Alex, okay. Vince Rufus. Like half of the strong players will be out. Octane and Meldarian, oh my god. Yeah, it's a lot of strong players that have to face off in the first round. What do we have? We have one FTB, that's all. Oh, big sad. I mean, if you pick that, but he has that, he still wins if you get that, and nothing of the rest. Oh, I can't go for triple West China. Not looking at your phone every minute, neither am I only look at my phone when I get a notification. Or 10 in a row. He's controlling, but is it necessary? Because Xanthi is just as good. Usually when you get like 10 notifications in a row, it's like the WhatsApp group or something, people are chatting. So then I tend to check it, but good gameplay commentary, I know. Easy. Commenting on Warzone games is so easy, just ignore the game, comment about how you look at your phone. I want this combo with ME, so it's actually bad. If I don't get my first pick, I might actually be in trouble. Right, so yes, Zanchi, Zivalbat. Anything else? I can only hope for Pakistan, but unlikely. And I can only fear it's Brazil. Yeah, probably should have picked Zanchi first, like I was thinking of. Because it does the job. If your opponent gets Hong Kong and Pakistan, you can stop him from completing it first turn anyways. So it's fine. And even if you don't, you have like double border. It's a strong position to be in. Take 5, hopefully leave 4, then I can deploy enough to take it with certainty next turn. So what do you guys all do for Christmas? Anything special in these times? Or were you guys just eating like I did? Just chill at home, have a nice dinner. Open presents. Of course, of course. Did you get anything good? Eat cake. You know what? I like that. Why did he just full deploy there? Oh, he might have thought I have the FTB. In which case he is almost forced to full deploy again. We don't want to do that either. You won't have income anyways. So I think I can full deploy, go for the card piece. Get to play 30 games that you stalled. True, true. Same. Got candy. Okay. Nice, nice. What kind of candy? Is there any kind of typical Christmas candy where you're from? I don't think I've had. I don't really eat candy. I've had cake as well during Christmas, but not candy. Don't think at least. But I have the memory of like a 60 years old, so might have had candy. Don't know. Also, Warzone, when I am on my laptop looking at a game, I don't need phone notifications of that same game. That is kinda. Licorice with white chocolate around it and then licorice powder on top of it. Okay, that sounds pretty good, man. I'm Dutch, so I like my licorice. I a lot of people don't like that. Don't like licorice at all, as far as I'm aware. Doesn't have a brand name. I mean, it sounds good. Chocolate with licorice. I dig it. I dig it a lot. He deployed 6. Oh, don't do it, Juan. Don't do it. Sneaky, sneaky man. He deployed his income. How dare he? You got lucky. I did. I did. Well, I don't know if he would have been able to out-delay me, to be fair. But... Oh. But I did get lucky, yeah. I should probably count what he has, but he doesn't seem to be in South America, which would be really nice for me. Which would indicate if he either went for the Greenland combo. Eh, Or he is somewhere in Russia, probably. He could have East Africa, but then he's also kind of stuck, so I'm not too worried about that. It was better than expected, and you already had high expectations for it. That is the type of Christmas you need, isn't it? Especially these times. Did Alex get booted? Wait, people just say Alex got booted? Oh, him only deploying 8 on a car turn. Why do I not like that? Do I just want to do that? Sure, whatever. It works. I mean, I have to head to the west. See what he does this turn. If he moves back again, it's actually pretty good for me, I think. Because ideally I get Tibet, which enables me to move towards the west quicker. So it would be nice of him to move back. 6 attack on VR, 6 attack on the VR can work for sure, but it wasn't a necessary risk, yeah. I usually do like to try that. Is he just searching where I am, or what? What's this? If he just completed West China behind my back, that would be the biggest move. It would be really rude to do that to the person that's streaming, but right. Actually, you probably have 4 and then everything. Jesus, okay. Everything to complete that. Then you have 10 deployed, 6, 4 over there to take that. Use the card, then you have to deploy 7 or 8 there. Out of his 15 income, 7 deploy the other 8 on my border. So he has a 5 and a 3 probably. So he's just searching for where I am. Do I want to use the other priority card to get to Tibet before he can move back? What is he gonna do? Can't go into Canada, can't get into East US, so he has to go into the Russians. Yes, Tibet's not necessary. Okay. So he does. If I can take Tibet, it would be nice, but I'd rather go around. Possible. But he should be coming back anyways. Oh, or he just sits still, okay. How are we going to reach each other? Did I use my other priority card? Oh shit, I wanted to cancel it. Oh no. Oh no, that is quality gameplay. That's right. You can see that I should be a master, can't you? I suppose East China in the long run. It's the only thing I can really do. Let's get this in position for some better master min. I know, right? Absolute master. Quality, quality. Because he'll be 4-4-3-5. He can't get more, but I'll be on 4-3-3. Safe income. I suppose I could go for the West US, then we both have 5-4. It might actually be worth it as well. We'll see. You see, this I don't trust. What is he doing? He moved 13 there and he didn't move it back. That could also be a trick where he just moved in there for anyways. Is he taking, did he just take Europe? No, he wouldn't take Europe. Oh wait, this was the turn where he completed it. Yeah, right. Takes that. Takes that. He actually could have taken Central Russia if he went from there to there and tricked me. Then it would be wearisome. If he only has that, that's not too bad. I'm fine with that. Question is, do we want to take this? Do we just want the full attack? Yes, 10, 17, 22 at least. I can't break it anyways. You always get lucky anyway. Oh, you always get unlucky. I mean, it is a big risk. There's just no like going about it. It is just a big risk. But I think 6v4 definitely can work in the right place. Oh shit! I'm forgetting a lot of orders. I don't think it matters anyways. No, okay. The 2 attack there wouldn't have done anything. Yeah, I think there is places where you can do 6v4 if it's not a crucial moment that you take it at that point. You definitely can. Do I want that north and then go like that? Keep him busy with that while I move around. Because now I have 4-4-3-3, 4-4-3-5, so he has only 2 more income than me, then can surprise him with a stack. Break him. Yeah, would work. Should work, should work. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, if it's a non-crucial attack, I would always try a 6v4. Always. Don't want West US. Too long. Too slow, too long. But where I tried or almost did a 6v4, it definitely should have been 7v4 because that was the only attack I was gonna do that turn. So could have done like 2-2v1s there to almost guarantee a card piece, but 7v4 is better though. Also gives better leftovers, allows me to take this with only 4v or 3v2s if I want to. So happy about my priority card. Oh. Taking Venezuela first that turn was crucial, guys. Gonna win me the game. Oh my, we're like the last game left. It's not even that slow. Did everyone just like boot? If that was happening. I hope not. I hope we don't have like 200. Attacking. It depends. Like this is weighted random, so you have to. But attacking 2 neutrals with 4. It depends fully on the situation. Sometimes you need it to either secure a card piece or to complete a bonus, and you want to be certain that you complete it. Deploy 20, so he already has everything. Then where is he going? Middle East, maybe? Would he be working on East Russia? Probably not. Like, I'm fine with taking this bonus with 3v2s. Because it's a non-crucial bonus to my plan. It might even slow me down too much. 80% is 20 too little. Yeah, it's fair. There are moments where you can definitely try it, and there are moments where you definitely shouldn't try it. What is he doing? He wants to attack me there. Why? I actually would like him to attack me there. Again. Turns are more valuable than armies. Turns are more valuable than armies as in cards, or? If it's small, it might be optimal to gamble. Yeah, it just depends on how big the impact is if you fail a certain attack. Yeah, you'll often want to attack with a 4, definitely. If I get out here, my stack lives. Hopefully he full stacks, chases after me. Then I can surprise him with a stack over there. Hopefully kill him. Have bigger income than him as well for a turn would be nice. Hello, Stixie. Long time no see in Warzone. Dan, how are you doing? Good, good. Alright. That's good. Wait, what? How did he deploy this much the last few turns and did he actually take Europe before he took Central Russia? Took that. Didn't deploy anything, did he? Hmm. Then he completed Europe in this turn. 18, and then might already have had Russia. Yeah, he must have already had. Actually, probably completed West Russia that turn. I thought I was, because I thought he had Central Russia, West Russia, Scandinavia, and Greenland, which would put me ahead on income slightly. And would let me let a triple border counter, but he doesn't have Central Russia, so we must have taken Europe. Which kinda puts a damper on my plan, especially if he now is going through North Africa. Hmm. If you take retreat and you fail to get it, you lose a turn for whatever your objective was. Sure, but if your it depends if that was like a crucial thing to get or not at that point. Because it could be like completing this wasn't essential for me last turn. It would have been, it's a very nice bonus that would help me against him, but it's not crucial. Now I feel like I have to check out North Africa. Do I just want to blockade Sanchi already? If he moves it back, if he moves it back, it's not because I want to go Jesse J. Do I just want to storm in there with a stack? He has 2 turns to prepare, or at least 1 turn to prepare. He could blockade the Dinka, prepare a stack on Omsk. Move that back even. Move that back, blockade the Dinka, move back to Omsk. I'm stuck there. Then I wouldn't want to blockade Sanchi, because then I want to complete West China long term probably. Let's still go there with a stack, I think. Still better. Still better. Yeah. But yeah, it is more often being a turn behind in that sense is often more crippling than the losing an extra army or having to invest an extra army. He only deploys 7. Huh? Okay, so we did blockade that, but he did move back. He probably has a stack in Ufa. He must have a stack in Ufa, right? Otherwise you don't deploy 7. Do I just want to sacrifice East China? Go full stack there again, order priority. Even if he moves back with a stack, I might still kill it. Is he even going to attack Hong Kong? He might just go for a Zhangji, so I could leave it undefended. How many people in the tourney? 32, but we're like the last first round that's left. Look at how many games are already finished. I think I just want to barge into his income. Yeah, Platt is in the tournament. His name is Yaxi now, or something like that. Yeah. Oh, but he doesn't. If he just transfer only, he still has a massive stack there. I can't even break through them. He'll always be Platt. I agree with that. He'll always be Platt. He can. His little Irish bum can say whatever it wants. He will always be platinum. I think I have to keep him busy there and then maybe counter Europe. What? Huh? There's nothing here. What is he deploying for then? Is he breaking wastelands in Canada? Is he trying to complete the Middle East? What? Okay, okay. He was going through Canada. Oh, he thought I had West US. And he did take Middle East. Okay. So he was ahead, but he would have lost his income advantage really quickly. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Any other outlaws playing? I'll have to look, let me see. I mean, I won, but it... what a struggle that was. Who's this? Is it Alex? It is Alex, he didn't get booted. Nope. Oh no, I have to go against the next links. So many linkses. And again, the pretty much exact same situation about Southeast Asia. Piss off Southeast Asia. Yeah. Give Alex some love. Sneaky FTB in East Africa. I don't know. Is he a catfish now? What's that? Pity you can't say anything positive about my face. No. No, that would be pretty difficult, would it? Sticks. Everyone knows why you hide your face, Sticks. Because you fugly. I mean, I want to be in Africa, but at the same time, this gets countered from every direction. Maybe I don't want to be in Africa in that way. Maybe I just want to be in Nigeria. Go to Chad. You won't take that FTB, yeah, it's safer. I mean, if it's safer, you immediately board as a double border from there. You don't really go for Madagascar, go Turkey probably anyways. Ethiopia. The Russians are nice. East China is just... Could double pick East China, but no, with the Western in Mongolia. Fuck this Asia situation. I mean, this is safer than it looks. Unless your opponent isn't Tomsk, it's the only real danger. Huh? 4. Oh, I don't know about that. 3, 4, 5, you risk 4, 5, don't want that. 2, 4, you risk missing both. Could put my 5 there. But even that is a risk. Oh, fucking hell. 5 over there. I mean, Southeast Asia controls most of it, I suppose. If I go 1, 2, 3, what's even my expansion plan? Because nothing is really safe. Might actually have to be West Russia, which is... Eh. 5, 6. It's so clustered over there, though. 5, 6. There we go. 6. Sticks, you missed my... Oh, okay, that works. You missed my masterful order priority card. So he has this one. I would assume he has Tomsk with it. Oh, did he triple pick Caucasus? If he triple picks Caucasus, he has to try 4 3v2s and a 2v2. Could work, but don't think he did. Might be like Central America, West Russia. Question is he gonna counter this from Caucasus or not? Ay, or is he just in Africa? Yeah. I mean, we have to go for it if we have to be, I think. Don't think we can let the opportunity slide. Yeah. So he is there. What a meanie. What a meanie. So he probably has 1, 2, and then deployed there. Wait, how much did he deploy on there? Only 2, right? Yeah, only 2. Then he deployed 3 somewhere else. Did he do 2 3v2s or did he move? Did he actually triple pick that area? He could have. It sets me back a turn anyways, that's annoying. Or he went 3 on them, but that also doesn't make sense. We'll see how much he deploys this turn, I suppose. Rude Alex. So many turns. Jesus Christ, this quarterfinal is already done. Jesus Christ, mate. Jesus Christ. Gonna deploy there, of course he isn't. Oh, he just blockades. Okay, that's fine. I honestly think I'm not too worried about that. Maybe I should be, but yeah. I have to gamble here anyways. So that would indicate he probably tried to take West Russia or Central Russia. Probably got Central Russia already then. So in that sense it's annoying to be cut off of Iran, Georgia. I want to go up rather soon. Still won't have to work on East China because I'm not gonna complete West Africa in time. Also sucks. Yeah. Probably should have gone for East Africa in hindsight, but yeah. Yeah, you can't say that for sure at the beginning. Can't say it for sure. Are you still in the tournament, Irise, because you wanted to win the 8 coins? Nice, my friend, nice. Wait. Rufus and Plateau finish again, okay. I have to assume that's just a rush, but then... Why? Has to be right. 1, 2 takes that one probably, and that one maybe. Then he could have taken that, and then this turn he rushed. 12 income. Could be, could be. Don't know if it's ideal what he did that turn, but do I even want to defend that? And I kinda have to defend that, but I can't. If I rush Central Russia and hope to break it next turn maybe? Because if he full deploys there again, I can't do anything about it anyways. So I have to hope to break his bonus next turn in return. He isn't there. Oh wait, I fucking knew that. I'm a fucking idiot. I knew his pick in UFA. I'm such an idiot. Oh my god. I knew he wasn't there, or he couldn't be there. I said Stixie's an empty. Why did I think he started there when I knew all 3 of his positions? Oh my god. This is really the best. I'm really, really doing well. I did beat Juan, but the way I'm playing, I'm not certain if I should have beaten him. Jesus. I mean, the good news is he only has 4-3. I guess he could have tried to complete Caucasus, so it wasn't the worst turn. Oh no, is he actually going to be able to defend that? And now he's going for South Africa. He was ahead, but he was about to lose his lead. To be fair, I don't think Juan would have been able to win that. Because I think in 2 or 3 turns he would have lost, like, he would have lost Europe, West, Russia, Scandinavia. So it's like 12 of his income. He was ahead at that time though, I just missed the card piece. He's gonna be able to complete South Africa. Shame, shame, shame. Yeah, that was badly played by me. I don't know why I was convinced he was in Tomsk. Like, I knew all three of his starting positions, and I'm just convinced he's in Tomsk. He did that. I don't know how I feel about that. His first move, that just feels like an insult. Oh, don't tell me he did that with only 3v2s. He must have, but. Bruh. Bruh. I mean, don't get me wrong, I played like other shite, but bruh. Alex, bruh. 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 Even though he put it, I still should have lost. Absolutely fair. Yeah, hold on, sticks. Let me show you my masterful order priority card that I forgot to cancel against Juan. There. Order priority card. My first order was to take Venezuela. Mastermind. Yeah, we've concluded. I really deserve this golden M. Really strong. Really good. Alright, let's see. So Alex didn't boot, so we can watch it. Alex versus MOD. Gangnam versus Marcus might be good. Rufus Buns probably booted, knowing Buns. Linderson Octane might have been good. Octane Maldarian might have been good. Zeno lost first round. Did he get booted? Phobos versus might be good. It's a McDonald's logo. Yeah, exactly. I work at the McDonald's. Oh, he surrendered. Why did he surrender? Can't play busy. Okay. And Zeno did get booted. Yeah, okay. That's fair. I was like, is this a discovered alt or is Zeno just Zeno? Let's look at Alex versus MOD. Why are you even like making fun of my McDonald's logo, Sticks? You don't even play the game anymore, lady. I hope MOD memed and triple picked Central Russia, because Central Russia FTB best FTB. I know you like to make fun of me. I also know that's the only reason you're here, yes. Very, very sad reality. Let me see. West Africa, South America, both look like nice picks. Pretty safe, good income. Could counter via Cuba if you're big brain. You like 3, 4, 5 out of something. Good work, good work. Central Russia FTB. Don't think anyone will go for it, but it's actually pretty decent. Quick income, can reach everything else almost immediately. Suppose with Scandinavia and Finland it's not as good. Actually, West Russia has also an FTB, could also go for that. So many FTBs in the Russias, everyone knows those are the strongest, can't get countered. Yeah, I might try 1, 2 and then like just coverage here, but at the same time, like Scandinavia, I don't even know what else you would go. Just West Russia and then 3, 4, 5 it might be worth it as well. Because if you give your opponent both that and you start in Cuba, pretty good for you, although your opponent probably still has a safe West Africa. So I think you have to pick it as 1. Scandinavia 2, West Russia 3, South America 4. So he wants to try and guarantee one of the combos. I mean, it doesn't guarantee it, but most likely MOD will also pick Nigeria over Cambodia and Finland over Western Russia. If he gets his 1, he loses 2, 3, gets his 4, 5, so he immediately counters it. Otherwise, he probably gets his 2, 3, 6, which is not really a good position, I would say. Actually, he has 6 there. Because you know you got your 2, 3, 6. 6 there would actually have been a nice 6, I think. Because if your 6 is there, your 5 literally counters everything you have. And you know your opponent is there, so I don't know. Mod does try the 3 for 5 stuff over there. Interesting order to do 3, 4, 5, but that's probably because if he gets his 3, 5 combined, it's not the end of the world in this case. Rather than 3, 4, 5, and then you're kind of in trouble. I mean, it is risky. I think it can work if your opponent goes 1, 2 there. That's what I'm saying. If your opponent gets both Nigeria and Colombia, then in Cuba is actually pretty decent. But he risks either 3, 5 or 4, 5, which would be insta loss probably. So let's see. MD gets his first and then his third, fifth pick. Which means MOD doesn't really have any safe income. Alex does, but it's slow Southeast Asia. 310 plus 3. MOD is actually more likely to get income in the early stage. Both Scandinavia and South America more likely to be completed. Especially if Alex does not expect he has if Alex doesn't expect MOD to have Cuba, but he expects him to have East China. Then he's less inclined to go for Southeast Asia, but also less inclined to hard counter Brazil, as he maybe should. I'll have to see though. Oh, he still goes full power there. Okay, that's pretty much the only move he can make, I think. Why does he even gets every 3v2 though? It's really annoying. I mean, maybe he didn't want that to succeed to get a card piece next turn, but he didn't know he had first order. Is this just gonna be a... okay, he just blockade. I was about to say, is it just gonna be a full deploy stuff? He also knows now that Mod is in Cuba. Yeah, Alex doesn't really have much to fear now. He can just safely complete Southeast Asia, double border Scandinavia and win the game. Slowly work on West Africa. So poor Modi is dead. Oh, and he fails at 3v2. No. Well, welp. That sucks. That sucks. If he has that one turn earlier, can deploy a bit more over there. Might be, yeah. Might have made a difference, but I don't think it would have. I'm definitely not a fan of playing that like that. Yeah. Now he has to bank. Doesn't have to bank on elimination. Actually, can just complete South Africa. Does he go for elimination instead? Oh, he does attack. Oh no, MOD. If you just sit still there, it's fine. You can't spend that many. You know he has more income than you. You know if he full deploys, he can do that. Why would you take both of that and attack? He has no reason to deploy in the north. Is it? You literally can't do anything to him in the north. This is literally what he has to do, just full deploy there. I don't understand the attack by MOD there. Even, I mean, Alex might not have expected it, The only thing I can see for MOD is if he expected to out delay Alex, but because they both play in order delay card, so he must have expected to out delay Alex and hope to take that back late. But Alex didn't even do like the maximum amount of delays he could have made. He could have made more delays with his stack in the north. Because he didn't do anything to Murmansk. What is this? How do I get rid of this? What is... Yeah! Yeah! Why is everything ugly? What the fuck? Game was pretty lost. It was, but at the same time, like... It was lost. Even if he had hold South America, he would have lost in the long run, probably. But still, it was a stupid move. I don't think you can expect Alex to hit you first there. Because Alex has nothing to lose, really. By just full stacking there. Playing another delay card, delaying there, do like 2v2, 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 2v1, 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 something like that. Then just attack. Like, he can't lose anything with that. If you're losing, go crazy. Well, he didn't go crazy, but that's the thing. He didn't really go crazy. He made semi-sensible moves that just... Like, if he goes crazy, he tries to, like, sneak back Scandinavia somehow or something by predicting Alex won't deploy there and letting Alex run into his stack there and then take back or something. But I don't know about this. Well played by Alex, though. Good picks. Good, smart move to go into Brazil early on, really hard. Yaxi versus Rufus. Rufus lost? Huh? Huh? Rufus can lose? What? So you could go for Africa combo, once again FTB. If you go for an Africa FTB, you should lose though. South America, Antarctica look all pretty good. East China, as almost usual, looks good. Could be cheeky, could try like Hong Kong, Tomsk, Tibet for the West China triple, but it's a really bad one because it takes you too long to get into Heilongjiang. And comboing it with Cheetah is really bad as well. Scandinavia pretty decent. Probably just want to spread out your picks. Try to have a bit of safety while covering everything. So things like Antarctica, Scandinavia, East China pretty decent. Although in East China isn't that safe, I suppose. With Tibet and Tomsk even. Tomsk is a pretty decent counter, although East China also kind of counters Central Russia. I also said Antarctica, but I'm not certain, because if you get locked in here with by an opponent in Argentina, you're kind of stuck while he has more room to do stuff. Might want to prefer just South America. See what Rufus picked. Scandinavia just controls that entire area, pretty safe bonus in and of itself. South America, does give priority. Then West Russia, interesting. Might be to guarantee safety there. He might like the combo. Try to take 2 territories with West Russia, take Finland, and then complete West Russia with the leftovers. Something like that. I mean, Rufus does this kind of stuff with picks. I personally don't think it's the nicest combo, but at the same time it's pretty safe because the hard counter usually from Iran into Georgia is kind of undone with the waste in India, Turkmenistan, so you only have to risk Tomsk, which isn't really a counter to you that much. Especially if Tomsk doesn't know about East China. In which case Tomsk will probably be looking that way first. It's safer than thought, but I don't know. I like 2-4 as a combo better probably than the 1-3. You just need to be present here then if you want to combo there. 5 there, and he then wants a unsuspected counter as a 6. So while Tibet would give more coverage and allow him to go into Central Russia and such, it's also immediately visible, so the opponent will not waste armies completing East China, and he wants to counter that late. Platinum. This go for South America first. I think that's pretty fair. East China second. I also think that's fair. It's a bit risky with the counters, but I think all in all it's fair. And then just wants presence in the Russias. Yeah, Plat's picks are good, unless he misses his first pick. If he misses his first pick, I think it's almost an insta loss. Because your opponent is going to be somewhere in here as well. So you have probably 2, and if you have bad luck and you get your 3, 2, 3, 4, and your opponent is in Tomsk, basically have everything countered while your opponent has safe income over here. But I think I would personally agree with Colombia first, more than what Rufus did. You lost. No, I rise. No. So yeah, Plat's picks are probably better. He gets there. I mean, Rufus is still there. He's still in Antarctica. I think Colombia has an edge over Antarctica though. And then Platt actually has safe income with East China out of all things. And Rufus has this combo, but it's also countered. So long term, Platt just has safer income, can lock Rufus in Antarctica hopefully. And then he has even more room to expand while Rufus is kind of stuck. So I would expect Platt to win this. Goes for South America first, okay. Rufus wants to go. No, you can't go 3-3. It's not straight road. Oh, interesting. Platinum expects Antarctica. Which is fair, I think. You can't really expect anything else. Gets first order there. If Rufus gets first order there, Rufus is in a good position. That first order honestly might have decided the game there. Oh, and then Rufus runs into his stack there as well. Oh no, Rufus. Oh no. Right. Is that enough? Can 17 take 11 on 0% weighted random? Probably not. Jesus, I don't know. I'm out of the top of my head anymore. Yeah, it can. So that is unnecessarily risky by Platt. So it's a bit of a risk. If Platt gets unlucky, Rufus gets that. If Rufus would have gotten that, honestly, that would have probably be game winning for him if he lucked into that. But yeah, now he has a stack there. Flat can now just safely prepare. Excuse me, did you just... Platinum. Are you... Bruh. 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 Right. Oh my god. What is happening in this tourney, dude? 4v3. Yeah. Was it a 4v3 as well? It was probably, yeah. No, it was a 4v2. It was a 4v2. Or was the other one a 4v3? No, it wasn't. But still, 3v... Was it 2? 3v2, oh no, 4v2 and then 2v2. It's the... Bruh. Bruh. I'm almost wishing that he had failed that. I failed to defend his 11, like he gets very unlucky there and Rufus 17 takes his 11, but then he gets a 2v2 there, just to keep the game interesting. Yeah, after running into that stack it's probably over. I mean, it's still close, Rufus could still win, but probably not. Platinum needs to like fail in South America basically. When you grow up, you're half as lucky as Platis. I know, man. It's the clover, dude. It's just the Irish clover. It's a leprechaun. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with that blockade, it's probably over. There's not enough pressure on Platinum anymore to force him to make a mistake and lose either South America or lose one of these two bonuses. Yeah, okay. It's over. Did I say anything about it 3v2? Probably deserved lick. Yeah, he does get two 3v2s as well. To be fair, I don't think the 3v2s in East China made a difference anymore. But yeah, let us see statistics graphs. Is there a Rufus actually had more cumulative luck? That's interesting. So that turn 7 is that the turn he did is 2v2. It isn't even a turn he did is 2v2. That's turn 6. He still had bad luck according to the game. It was insanely lucky, yeah. Imagine if he had fucked up from this position though, and Rufus 17 had taken his 11. Like that is also really bad luck for him, and then it loses him the game completely. Interesting game. I think overall Platt's priority of South America and then how he handled Russia and picks was a bit better. But at the same time, only having one pick in this entire area was a bit risky. Iris lost. Right, before we go to the quarterfinals, let's have a look at some other games. That's really only Phobos versus Usus. That could be interesting. I wonder if we'll see the same luck in Platt versus Iris. Right, Antarctica FTB with two possible counters to it. Lovely. The Scandinavia combo that actually doesn't make me want to puke. That's good. East China finally isn't like good. Oh, I was saying after this game we can look if Platinum also got lucky in his game versus you or not. Overall, Africa looks decent with the Antarctica combo. Eh. South America probably obvious #1 pick. If you want, you can see it. Yeah, I will look at it after this one. Just gonna finish this one first. Let's have a look what Phobos does. Sweden first, then West Africa, okay. And then Indonesia, and then he covers the FTB. So he wants safe income with Indonesia, Scandinavia. Well, Scandinavia is not safe, but its presence in the north. That's necessary. Indonesia for safe income, and then Sweden presence. Africa is probably decent. Like you can probably take West Africa pretty safely. If he expects his opponent to go for the FTB, he's not gonna expect his opponent to go for East Africa, so he can actually take it pretty safely and defend it decently, or maybe even block Brazil before the opponent takes it. So it's an alright choice actually. And 2-4 is not too bad of a combo if you miss your 1 or 3. And then 3-4-5-6. Oh, 4-5-6 just covers the FTB. I'm only worried if you miss your first pick. That is. I mean, that's why you picked it first, of course, because you need it, but. I mean, we saw it work for Platinum. It can definitely work, picking. Just make a high priority pick somewhere. Ursus does it 1-2, so he will have information, and then goes for the FTB 3-4-5-6. If you get your 6, if you lose your 4-5, and then you have your 3. Don't know if that's the ideal 6 in that case, but. At the same time, that's not much better. Yeah, can work. So he'll actually get the FTB. Yeah, they'll split up there. Phobos has some safe income in Indonesia, relatively safe income West Africa, where Ursus has the FTB. If he can complete the FTB turn 1 and then takes Brazil turn 2, looks good for him, I think. But he might want to engage turn 2 in Scandinavia instead. We'll see what his plan of attack is, because of course he doesn't know about West Africa. Alright, Phobos goes for West Africa first, which is not as safe, but the leftovers are a lot better manageable. You can attack territories with your leftovers, whereas Indonesia doesn't have the same advantage. One of your leftovers is always going to get stuck on Solomon Islands or the Philippines, so he's kind of forced to go for West Africa, even though that is a bit more dangerous. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Ursus expected a counter, so went hard into Scott. Did he? Oh, he lost 2 armies as well. Are you kidding me? And he failed his tree. Massive rip. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, oops. Okay, that is a bad turn for Ursus. Other Phobos does fail his 3v2 there. Then he tries a 6v4 over there, and he fails again. Yep, I must be really happy when you're Ursus right now. Going really well. I mean, that's at least a good move, but he also accounts for it. That killed 9 with 14 against Alex. I'll have a look at that in a bit, but oh my god. Got to be shitting me, this guy. Is he just gonna take in? No, he can't take Indonesia, he has to descend Scandi as well. I wonder, because I think it's pretty predictable that Usus is probably gonna deploy harder on Brazil or go for expansion and then move into Murmansk. So I think it's pretty safe to attack this late with 2 and then attack Murmansk with more. Could mean... Oh, he just sits still, that works as well. Blockades Argentina, which indicates to me he isn't certain about Indonesia. Because he's giving up a lot of potential income here. Yeah, okay, he doesn't know about Indonesia, or he doesn't think it's Indonesia. Interesting, because he picked it himself as well. Phobos actually wants to go for the elimination in the north rather than try and break Australia. No, wait, is this? Oh no, there is nothing to try both. Okay, sorry, my fault. Actually fails for the elimination, but has so many armies coming back that he won't even have to deploy the next turn. I guess Ursus guesses wrong, unless he's gonna place Order Delay card and move back into Western Australia, which would be a pretty decent move, but I doubt he's gonna do that. Yeah. So then it's over. I mean, he's facing elimination there. Even if he took back Australia, he's gonna have to deploy everything in Ufa, and he's gonna get Australia broken again. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not certain about the blockade. I understand because he doesn't want pressure on every front because he knows he's behind anyways. But how much? That's like a pretty big blockade as well. It's 7 armies. I think that blockade is too big. That's wasting too many armies in that sense. But he also didn't know. If he hadn't known about Indonesia, he of course wouldn't have done that because going for Australia doesn't make as much sense. So securing the passage to Australia doesn't make as much sense. Very well played by Phobos. I like your picks. With the risk of losing Scandinavia, which would be very, very dangerous, I think. But I said that I think your picks were better than Uzus. And gameplay was just more solid in this case. Which is interesting because I recently wondered who was better, Phobos or Uzus. Hello, Exil. How was your Christmas? Right, so let's see. iRise versus EXV. Or Platinum. Let's have a look. What do we have here? We have an East China FTB. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I see FTBs everywhere, by the way. Central Russia FTB, there you go. You're welcome. East China FTB, you're welcome. If you want to try 2v2s, Scandinavia FTB, bomb, you're welcome. East Africa FTB, easy FTBs. Bit stressful, you still opted for a nativity play. Oh, really? Yeah, organizing that sounds a bit difficult in these times. Did you have live audience or did you like live stream your play? Because churches were probably open still, but usually you do it like outside. You weren't allowed to ever practice, really? I mean, if you do it in a large enough area, I mean, I suppose you have to get close to each other. Yeah, I suppose so. Makes it a lot more difficult. 40 people watching, okay. I mean, that's manageable. You can keep those proper distance. I want to do here, could combo East Africa. Could combo East China. Comboing East China is not that nice. Scandinavia, South America. You can even combo South America with Central America. This is the first time we've looked at a game and that Central America isn't terrible. I like it. So a lot of combos you could go for. You can also just try and cover everything, be in the area of East China. I'll probably go Scandinavia first pick, because it's pretty safe, pretty quick income. I like there. Okay, I need to set that Nightbot command to a little bit longer of a time next time. Yeah, probably Scandinavia 1, South America 2, because it does cover everything. East China, Indonesia. I know I want to be there. Christmas treated me well. We had 2 different Christmas dinners, 2 consecutive days, and then we ate leftovers for 2 more days. So we only just finished our Christmas leftovers. I've had a very full belly. Yeah, no, it was good. Had a good time with family. Plant goes for the 1-2 there, and then just does the same 3, 4, 5, 6 in Russia. You still have leftovers. Well, technically we do as well, but it was 2 types of soup which we just froze to use for another time, and a bit of bread pudding. That's it. Maybe also like very big eaters. So we made curry today out of the turkey. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. I mean, we didn't have turkey. To be fair, if you buy an entire turkey, your leftovers are gonna be pretty substantial. Probably. I don't know how many people you celebrate your Christmas with, but if you celebrate with 2 or 3 and you bought a full turkey and not like pre-packaged sliced turkey, which you probably don't want to do because it's Christmas. You want your turkey, your full turkey. Then yeah, you're gonna have a lot of leftovers. But we just did fondue, so we had a lot of like meat left over, but it's all small pieces. It's all fine. So Platinum goes for the relatively safe Central America combo, and then Scandinavia and just guarantees his presence there with 4, 5, 6. I would mainly be worried if I were him if I split my 1-2. I could be in trouble in here. Because if I get my 3-4, my opponent is in a 5. Could be troublesome. If I get my 3-5, it's insta loss. If I get my 4-5 and my opponent is in Scandinavia, I don't know. But South America first is good priority, I think. Airways goes for Antarctica first. I mean, it's safe income, but if you can't get through Argentina, you're also completely boxed in there. While the opponent that is in South America has a lot of expansion freedom. I might have preferred South America, Scandinavia as 1 over Antarctica. And then 2-3, that combo definitely can work. Basically, the only thing I really counted it is Kyrgyzstan in this type, because your opponent is not going to be in Inner Mongolia. Kamchatka is even worse. So I think it's a relatively safe combo actually. I like the priority over Central Russia over Western Russia, because it counters it directly if your opponent gets that combo. Might not even know that you're there, can counter it. Gives you good options. East China is pretty strong, good position. Oh, you picked South America. 4 comes before 5. I know how to count. Don't worry about it. 1, 4, if you split your 2, 3, you got 1, 4, it's good. If you get your 2, 3 and you get your 4, when you missed your 1, it's pretty decent. I might, you see, that's for me the thing. I would prefer to get my 2, 3, 4 here probably over my 1, 2, 3. But yeah. Tourney, even though you feel like 1,500 predicts, that sucks, man. Some games you just have to make like 50-50 choices constantly. But I'm glad you enjoyed, mate. It's good to hear. And the 6 there, if you miss your 4 and your 5, so your 6 actually counts as your 4, and you can go Hawaii, Japan pretty early as well, so 6 is fine in combination with your 4, 5. Pratt gets the combo in Central America, while Iris gets Antarctica and the combo in Central Russia. This might depend on who takes Argentina first. Is Platt gonna go for both threes? Okay. Okay, I mean, he got it, so that's fine. They both go hard for Argentina, yeah. I mean, I think you played well in that sense, alright, that you went for Argentina hard. Yeah, I wanted to say Platt could have gone to Brazil to try and see if someone is in Africa, but there's no reason to yet this turn. He needs to be there next turn. So this turn, Argentina is definitely the better option, yeah. You did get first order, yeah, that really sucks. Even though if you attack with 8. If you have 7 leftovers, he can't take you, but he will get you down to 1. If you have 6 leftovers, he might even just break you back. Both would have been pretty harming as well, I think. You're ahead in income at least. Knowing Platt's lucky would get it even if you had 7 left. Yeah, probably. The man would have just taken it. Let me see. Do that because your leftover is in there, of course. Yeah, that is. Wait. Probably you wanted to check out East China, but I think in the short term, Scandinavia is a bigger danger, so you probably want to go Ufa and Moscow first. Because the person in East China is not a danger to you unless they take Western Siberia. But the only way for them to take Western Siberia without you seeing it happen is if they come from Chita, which they will only do if they come from Inner Mongolia, then they have to pick Inner Mongolia, which is very unlikely because it's not a good pick on this board. So I think if you think your opponent is in East China, you can let it rest and still go Ufa Moscow first to check it out. Yeah, but your leftovers there in the wrong position as well. That puts you in a really tough position. What's he gonna do? Yeah, Platt doesn't even take it. And Platt's just gonna work casually on. Oh, he hit him there as well. He didn't actually try to take Bolivia. Okay, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm surprised Platt did try to take Bolivia there and hasn't showed up in Ufa yet. Because after 6 turns, if my opponent hasn't shown up in Ufa yet, I'm gonna assume he's not in Scandinavia. Oh, and then you deploy there again. Going for West. Do you get ambitious and then you were like, I'm gonna go for West China? Yeah, probably. Okay, kept smashing him there. Doesn't work, but it keeps his stack small, I suppose. Oh, did you just full deploy? Yeah, that was not, not gonna happen. I mean, I get it. You probably realize, like, I'm in trouble here. But, yeah. Unfortunate. I don't know if you had first turn and you would have gotten Argentina, if you would have even gotten, like, kept it, because Plat would have had such an advantage. But yeah, Argentina was really the contesting point there, which is also why I would have preferred South America over Antarctica. I think that was just the main thing, had to switch those picks around. I mean, even then, knowing Platt, he would have still gotten first pick. But yeah, I think that would have given you a better chance, at least. But really bad. I mean, you were stuck. Like after your picks, you were just stuck there. You couldn't do much. Right. Gangnam versus Alex. Then we can do Alex versus Platt. Then Octane versus Limberson. I don't think this guy was really good. What's your Arabian Squiggles guy good, Phobos? Oh, you booted. Never mind. That's a nice semi-final. That's a nice way to get into the semis. Does Octane have a me? Wait, I need to look at Octane's profile picture after this. Right, so after this, only the two semis over. Oh no, Octane versus Limberson as well. Right. FTB in Antarctica. Once again, two ways to counter it potentially. Once again, South America looks like a very strong first pick. Scandinavia's alright. Central Russia FTB, but then also with counters to it. East China's wordless. Africa's completely dead. Scandinavia, Greenland? Question mark? Could work. Full deploy there, take those two. Scandinavian Greenland would be interesting. Because your opponent's probably not gonna double pick Central Russia, which is the only real danger to you, probably. Because it like 3 counters to the FTB. See, 1. He actually goes East China 2, even though it's a pretty slow bonus. It is really safe. So he probably got that for the safety. And then Scandinavia, Greenland. You would be fucked if you got the Greenland and not Scan, and the other person has the FTB Scan. I mean, Scan is not an FTB, so that is not a problem as such. But yeah, if your opponent gets Scandinavia and you're in Greenland, you're fucked. Even if it's not an FTB, that your pick in Greenland is fucked. So that is a risk you take, definitely, but it's also like probably the best combo on the map, I think. But that's what kind of worries me. If Alex misses his 1, he gets 2, 3, 4, which is Greenland, which is gonna be useless because Scandinavia is directly countering it. East China, which is gonna take 3 turns to complete, and Antarctica, which has probably a counter to it right next to it. So what the fuck's he gonna do? I don't know. If he gets his first pick though, he's looking pretty good in everything. It's blocked in. I mean, it is kind of blocked in. You mean Greenland on its own or the Greenland combination? Because I think the Greenland combination is pretty strong. Or East China. South America. South America is blocked in, yeah. So our aunt and us are also blocked in. Yeah, it is. After that, there is nowhere to go, but I like leaving it completely empty. I don't know about that either. Because it's blocked in, if you are not in it at all, it is also a lot of free income for your opponent. Now your luck is gonna be that it's slow. Because if you start in the central part of Antarctica, it's inefficient. If you start in either Australia or South America, it takes 3 turns before you're even through Antarctica. So it's really slow income. It's not useful for getting anywhere. No, but you don't want all 3 picks there. I'm just wondering if getting no picks there is good. But if you miss out on this completely, your opponent gets like South America, and then like something in Russia. You're gonna long term. You're gonna have a really difficult game. I don't know. It will depend a lot on early game who wins. Yeah, for Alex, it's just if he loses his first pick, he's fucked. Otherwise, looks pretty decent. I'm not fully convinced about the second pick, but if he's here, he might be able to explain it himself. Hello, Lion. How you doing? Hope you too had a good Christmas, or if you don't celebrate Christmas, a happy holiday, or what people say these days. And Mr. Gangnam Style. Why are you? I mean, it controls Russia, but no, it's not first pick worthy. Like, what? What is this? Oh, and I hate this way of doing the Scandinavia Greenland combo. Because even if your opponent is not going to go for the Scandinavia Greenland combo, Scandinavia is really good in this distribution. So it's probably still picked high. It's just making the chance of missing Scandinavia while getting Greenland. You're just maximizing it, basically. The only way to maximize it more is to actually pick Greenland over Scandinavia. I don't like his first pick. I don't like 3-4 there. That's too dangerous. 2-5-6 is fine, but it controls everything, but you can't do anything from it. Are you gonna take it? Are you just gonna blindly assume your opponent isn't in like 5 picks around it? Jesus, I don't, I disagree strongly with that. He can't go for the FTB because it's 2 things countering it. So he has to go for South America, which at least he knows is safe. Alex can simply go for the Greenland bonus. Takes it. This is Alex's bigger disadvantage, in my opinion, of the East China pick. He can't take anything for another 2 turns now. When he does, he takes both East China and Scandinavia, but it's why is he moving his armies in? And I don't know, he maybe wanted to check if South Africa is free. Maybe he wanted, in case there was a hard counter from Tasmania, that he couldn't get eliminated from Antarctica. And if he moved to there and his opponent takes South Pole, his opponent's attention is to eliminating him from Novo, he hopes, rather than going to Argentina so he can still counter. I don't know. It wasn't necessary, but I mean, at the same time, what he wants to do probably is, if this gives any leftovers, he wants to have them move them back this turn, turn 2. So turn 3 he has 2 territories in Antarctica and leftovers in South Pole. So he doesn't need as much to complete Antarctica. But the way his picks worked out, like Alex has slow income after his initial Greenland, and he cannot capitalize on it because he's in Caucasus. He can't do anything in like next 2 turns from there. He has to gamble that it's safe enough to take, which is a gamble, or he has to blind counter Russia's, in which Alex just isn't present. Deploying and sitting still. Why? Bruh. Oh, Alex is doing that in case he's in Southeast Asia. I was about to say, Alex, you're not gonna do 3v1, right? But I get it, I get it. So now he goes hard into Australia. Did he just 6v? He did 6v2, okay. I really dislike how Gangnam is playing this. Like, Caucasus is such a controlling pick and he's just sitting still there. Now, your opponent didn't show up in Central Russia, West Russia. Probably safe to assume he doesn't have it at this point. But you're not checking out like Southeast Asia. You're not moving into Ufa to go into Moscow where you know your opponent is. You know he has the Greenland combination. Why would you not start moving that way? Right. Now he places 12 there to... Okay. You do you. You do you. I don't know. I don't think he picked or played optimally from Caucasus. What? Don't tell me you're gonna try and blockade Ufa, mate. Swear to God. Okay. He moved his arm. Huh? Huh? You know your opponent has the Greenland combo. He has Scandinavia. You finally move into Ufa and you take Wasteland. What the fuck are you doing, mate? You're a good player. What are you doing? Is he now going back that way to counter that out? No, now he tries to transfer only. Okay. Did he play an order priority card? He did. Okay, at least that's normal. Also, Alex, this is a lot of balls to take West China while your opponent is 1 territory away from it with a 44 stack. This is ballsy AF. And he takes Western Russia. I mean, he just wants the income boost to be able to deploy so much. Gangnam just can't do anything, probably. Oh, and he doesn't attack that. He moves to the side. Oh no. I mean, risky moves by Alex in the end that I don't know were necessary because he was already ahead. But uh, I really don't like how Gangnam played or picked this. How Gangnam did either, to be honest. If he is in the chat, he can explain it maybe, but I do not understand. Well, the tournament itself has finished. So we will see the first semi-final, which is Alex versus Platinum. And then we'll look at Octane's journey to Limberson and Phobos into the finals. Right, what do we have here? An FTB in East China, which is not that good, but it's an interesting area to look at. Once again, Africa combo, but with South America in a very strong position. Scandinavia once again dominating. Really nice pick, actually. And a surprisingly safe Central Russia. The only thing I really directly counted is Cheetah and their opponent has their like 4-5-6 or 3-4-5 probably. Could work, but I honestly think Central Russia is pretty safe here. Don't know if it's the best combo to go for with like Africa. Actually, Africa's not that strong due to Brazil. Brazil, Finland. Zanchi, nah. East China, nah. Honestly, Brazil, West Russia, Central Russia might even not be too bad. It's pretty safe. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Alex does indeed go for the Central Russia combo. Does risk missing out on both of those, which would put him in a difficult position, but overall I don't think it's too bad. His 5 is really slow, his 6. I mean, his 6 forces your hand in turn 2 because you have to basically take Hong Kong. Unless you bank on your opponent going Shanghai, Jiangxi, take it turn 3, if you even think he will go for it that early, of course. I think Jiangxi gives you more freedom as a 6. Especially when you got your 6, you get your 2, 3. Might go better together. Could you dare to go for the West China? It is a double pick, so you probably can't control it, especially not with someone bordering you in here. Platinum goes. Platinum just picks the same constantly. One pick over here. 2, 3, 4 in Russia, 5, 6, just everything in Russia. Just one pick in the same area, everything in Russia. If Platt had lost his first pick in any of the games he played, he would have lost immediately off of picks. But now he just gets his first pick and then incomes every time. He also goes for the Central Russia combo as 2-3. But then in case he misses his 2, he goes for the West Russia combo. If he misses a 2-3, I suppose he has a Scandinavia combo, which allows him to deploy enough in West Africa while taking a cheap +3. Could work, it's not like the worst idea. But this is not a good outcome for him. Both picks counted by Alex's pick, even though Alex takes 2 turns to get to Scandinavia, has to blind counter into Central Russia. As to a guesstimate when Platt will completed. So it's not as good. Platinum can take income in 2 turns, whereas Alex once again stuck in a very slow East China. Does he know it's safe? He doesn't know it's safe. He doesn't know about Scandinavia. So he doesn't even know East China is safe. Yeah, I don't. Alex really likes East China, even if it's slower. But I don't think it's worth it. I mean, he can get something in turn 2, but he has to risk either West Russia, which he knows his opponent is in Tomsk, or he has to risk South America, which is just not gonna happen. So he's probably not gonna get any income turn 2. Yeah, Platinum can get scammed, just gives him the income early on. Yeah, and he gets eliminated from there. Massive rip. That's probably the game then. And Platinum now knows he tried to take that first. Gives him more information. Alex. Completed South America. Okay. It's fine. Oof. That hurts for Plat though. Losing his 11 stack to an 18 attack. That allows Alex back into a lost game, I think. Well, Platt is just safely expanding into West Africa. Alex can't do much, he's forced to go into Southeast Asia because that's the only income he can really get, but it's once again 3 turns and it's a massive investment because he still has to break the 4 neutral. So in the long term, Platt should still win this. Oh, Platt even already moves out to there because he knows it's the only thing Alex can do. Yeah, Platt just has safe income while Alex is super threatened. Stack disadvantage over here, about to get eliminated from Scandinavia and Russia. Both of his income threatened. Just too slow on his income. Tourney was live streamed, yes. Both use priority card. You saw all your luck this tournament, Platt. Yeah, Alex, just his picks just did not work out. And then he runs into a stack and loses all his income. Massive rip. Oof, oof. And then he also jinxed himself by saying whoever wins it here wins the finals. Oof, oof. Nine versus 14. Oh, that's a 41% chance. It's not amazing, but it's like, eh. Losing to Plaid on stream. I know, right? Extremely, extremely painful. When did he even do his now? It's 14.4. Oh, right, the turn before that here. Yeah, I suppose I was unlucky with that, but even if that fails, I don't know if Alex can get away. That was just, I don't know. On one side, it's unlucky by Alex, but at the same time, East China was just such a poor pick. Like, you couldn't do anything. East China just put you in that position to begin with, Alex. Is it not your bonsai? I do not know if that's your bonsai. I mean, if they start out with losing to Plant on stream, embarrassing, I would assume it's your bonsai. Well, yeah, well played overall, Platt. He didn't make mistakes this game. Well done. Phobos versus Octane for the other semi-final. Stick has been missing. Yeah, I saw her on her milk carton as well. Never bought that milk again. Don't want to buy milk that just makes you vomit right away when you look at it. So, a Antarctica FTB with a counter in South Africa. A, once again, pretty decent Greenland Scandinavia combo, I think. Although Scandinavia West Russia is also pretty decent. East China combo actually doesn't look bad here. Gets kinda counted by Mongolia, but definitely not worth it. I don't think he was just Bonsai before. Wasn't he like Bonsai WL or something before? And there's some combos with South America you can do. Nigeria, Cuba, Argentina. Argentina's probably a clear first pick again. Just so good. And then you can, unless you want to go for the Greenland combo, that's Scandinavia's first pick. But otherwise, I would say Argentina. And I would be fine with going Scandinavia, Moscow next. Because if my opponent gets Greenland combo, but I'm in Moscow, I probably don't care too much. Yeah, Outlast's dead stick, she killed it. Come on. Stop rubbing salt into their wounds. Octane. Octane goes for the one time I don't call out the FTBs, Octane goes for the FTB. God damn it. The tournament is over. I'm looking at this semi-final right now. Already looked at the other semi-final, and then we will do the final. So I only need to review 2 more games. The one time I don't look at the ridiculous FTVs, goddamn Octane goes for it. Ah, annoying. Was Rufus or one of the masters you wanted? Well, the way I played, I'm surprised I got out of first round. So it goes for the South America FTB, which is alright. He leaves a decent bit of income open over there, but that's fine. And then he goes for the Scandinavia combo and a counter to it. I'm fine with it, trying something new. It's pretty strong FTB, to be fair, if you manage to actually get it. Also kinda scared because to me Argentina is such a clear first pick. If you miss out on it, it's not a good look. At least you don't have to listen to how great Plant is. Listen, Plant could have won every game flawlessly, and I still wouldn't say how good Plant is. Don't worry about it. You won a 2v2 MME tournament in A division. Who carried you? This year? Did you do this season? I don't. Did Outlaws win everything, anything this season, or are you talking about the previous season? Because Outlaws has been struggling, dude. Phobos does actually go for the Greenland FTB, which once again, decent. I don't know if I prefer it over like Scandinavia combo with Moscow. Bonsai has been the teammate holding you back, so what do you do? You dumped him. Mm-hmm. Third in East Africa, covers the region, decently safe income, I suppose, so good work. Doron Ho. Okay, the Babe, and you've not looked back since. Interesting. So then you might actually not have been carried to my. Can't have that. And then just FTB counter to the FTB. So Octane gets his FTB, Phobos gets his combo with his East Africa. Would be interesting if Octane fails his FTB. Would suck for him. But he gets it. Okay, okay. Phobos gets meh leftovers there as well. He's practically living in a house in a rural countryside for the last 9 months. I mean, sounds like a good retirement plan. Just retire when you're like, how old are you? 19? Something like that. I mean, yeah, internships and studies abroad are completely lost. That's true. Right, they meet each other there with Octane being ahead in income and having better chances to. Actually, I say better chance to expand. They both will complete a +3 soon, and that will probably be it. Phobos might actually have better chances in both Russias. He just doesn't need to fuck up in Africa. No, he's gonna fuck up in Africa, isn't he? Sticks, what else are friends but people that tolerate you? So he fails his 3v2 with Scandinavia, runs his stack in Africa into Octane. I don't know about that, Phoba. I don't know about taking East Africa there. I might have preferred just guaranteeing Scandinavia and keeping a stack in Sudan, working slower on East Africa. But no, we just moves to the triple border. Actually interesting. I mean, Phobos is very unlikely to attack Shad there. I have to pay people to tolerate you. That's not, well, in Natura, yes, but other than that, not really. Your housemates have been better than your last one. Yeah, but you were like very negative about your last day housemates. Yeah, Octane technically risks by not blockading Nigeria this turn. That Phobos has a stack to move in there, but it's not really risky that well. So I think it's fine. Now he splits up though. Phobos just decides, fuck that shit, not worth defending. Very true. Goes hard on the expansion, moves into Canada, feels forced to do so. Octane already started working on West US though, so Canada not as safe as it seems. Oh, is he gonna predict it? No, he's not. His 7 income is going to East China. Never living with a girl again. Is this How I Met Your Mother, but then the gay version? How I Met Your Dad? You went on a date this year and you did everything wrong. Pat, that's what we assume. That's like the default mode. We assume that you would do everything wrong on a date. So both have been expanding like crazy. Phobos are ahead in income, actually equal in stacks. Slightly better expansion options. I'd actually expect Phobos to win at this point. Maybe he doesn't do well with his Canada prediction. You were late by an hour. Mate. Bruh. Like that. That's a very good way to get your day to just piss off right away. Jesus Christ, dude. Phobos loses Canada without being able to break West US. That really sucks. You missed out how long the shower would take. Nice. Nice. I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah, I don't know if you want to deploy Nigeria there, because he's forced to pay attention to Brazil, so you might want to use that to get like a better position in Canada, or try and break West US rather than deploy 10 there, which is never gonna do anything. He wore sweatpants instead of jeans. Fuck's sake, dude. You texted her you'll be there in 50 minutes, and after 50 minutes you'd say it again. You were texting her while you were under the shower. Wait, what? I am confusion. Oh my god, and you had chance to break West US there as well. Oh no. Phoebe, what are you doing? Not breaking West US just cost him the game, or her the game. God knows these days. I mean, yes, you can break it. Okay, there we go, there we go. Broke West US, held on to Greenland. Big turn, big turn. Oh no, what are you doing? You just said you'll be there in a few minutes, you dragged it on for an hour. That just makes it sound like you really didn't want to go. Oh, you didn't have a delay card? Yeah, okay, GG. At which point it might be nice to just say you're not interested. The other mistake was wearing sweatpants. Was she actually still there though? Did she actually manage to make her wait for a full hour and she was still there? I mean, Phobos said he managed to predict everything wrong, which he did. He definitely did. I think he could have won that easily, but shame. Shame, shame, shame. Let's look at the final between Platinum and Mr. Octane. So Octavianus. Platinum, answer our questions. God damn, dude. Keeping us in suspense. Sweatpants, such a little boy can expect it. There's an Africa combo. West Russia FTB not that strong, to be honest. We wanted to play the air hockey game, right? Scandinavia probably best first pick here. Could go for either an Africa combo or Argentina. And then probably want to do the rest in Russia. Knowing Platt, he'll probably do South America and then everything else in Russia, from what I've seen so far from him. Argentina. And then Central America. And then the rest in Russia. Not even picking a sixth pick. This man is confident. let's go there. You want to be competitive. Establish you're the alpha by beating her relentlessly on air hockey. Yes. You're a romantic genius, Platinum. You lost every game. You were distracted. Yeah. Well done, Plat. Octane wants to go for that combo. Bit risky with the Dinka, but this work. I think Scandinavia has one, works really well. Argentina has two to prioritize over the combo. Works. 4, 5, 6. I mean, what are you assuming here you get? Like you 1, 3, 6. Opponent picks Argentina as 1. Gets his first pick. You get both of those, steal it from your opponent, and he takes a thingy combo. You're very likely to get your 2, 6 if you get your 6, I suppose. Yeah, 2, 3, 6. Then, I don't know. She wore low cut top. You told her you were distracted by that. You didn't tell her to cover up, did you? Because all you... If you want to show your alpha by beating her in air hockey and you go like, your boobs are distracting me. I can't play air hockey. Eh? Then you're just showing you like the alpha virgin in the room. That's all you're showing. Right. I mean, you're indeed the alpha, yeah. I'm sure you were, mate. I'm sure you were. I like Octane's picks better for coverage. They have the potential to end up disastrous, whereas Platinum's picks not so much, unless he splits his 1-2, gets his 3-5. That would be bruh. I don't know any bloke that would be distracted by a girl wearing a low cut top saying it's annoying. I mean, if you're like a priest or speaking at a funeral, maybe, but not while you're on a date with a woman. You wanted to win, yeah. There you go, Sticks. Alright. So Platinum ends up with South America, Central America, and actually counter to Octane's combo, where Octane gets West Africa. I would assume Plat wins this pretty easily. You accidentally mentioned the word Tinder, which didn't go down well because there were others around us. I didn't think it was that loud, but whatever. Tinder is still not seen as like the most prestigious dating website. You don't know what a crop top is, but basically her boobs were visible and didn't know they were that big. First of all, not a bad thing. Second of all, crop top basically means you can see a large part of the boobs. You don't tell the girl it distracts you. No, you don't. You went to a bench. No, Platinum, why? Why? Octane has to go for Scandinavia. If he goes for Western Russia, he loses instantly. But looks like he will, yeah. Plat counters that when he goes for that. I mean, he can get eliminated there, counter Brazil. Once he's in Brazil, Octane is suddenly in a pretty decent spot. Oh, is he gonna do 3v2s? Oh, he did 3v2s. Ooh, Platinum got platinumed by his opponent getting lucky. You were unprepared for the bench scenario, like how close do you sit? Well, considering you told her you're distracted by your tits and then mentioned Tinder, probably not very close. She said in the very corner it was a public bench, so it was fine. You decided to sit in the other corner. Right, that is a bit too far. That's so far away, dude. At that point, you're no longer on a date. That's the distance two strangers sit on a bench. Was it 2 to 3 meter back? Are you just fucking with us, Plaid? You're not. No one does that. Come on. Even if you like vaguely know someone and you like only know their name and you want to sit on the bench together, you don't sit that far away. You only sit that far away if you're complete strangers and the other guy looks like a crack addict. You didn't realize this was a mistake until I saw her smiling and turning her body to the side to face you. Well, yeah, because she wants to have a conversation with you. You were facing straight forward. I could just see her look around, interesting you, just staring into the distance. Not doing eye contact because no effort. Like you're really good at giving off vibes that you're just not interested in the slightest. Right, platinum takes more income. Equal on income, slight stack disadvantage for platinum, but he has his leftovers can move in. So the army there is equal. Technically, a stack disadvantage here. The biggest disadvantage here is that Plat could get eliminated from there, so he has to deploy, whereas Octane technically doesn't. He could just full deploy there and attack Brazil, which is what he will do by the looks of it. Plat just goes into Murmansk. It's fine. Actually attacks early to avoid all the leftovers being moved there. Also fine. How did the date end? But somehow she was smiling and enjoying. Was she smiling and enjoying, or was she just being polite? Is this a scenario where, like, lady behind the counter smiles at you and, like, she likes me. Oh, she smiled at me. Actually, Octane is in a difficult position, by the way. Double border on his 3 income. Plat has really safe income. Equal stacks there, equal stacks there. So Octane has to play this well. Which he does by the looks of it. Went up to the park. There was a part of a wooden bridge with some water. Typical place for first kiss. Yes. Waiting for you to make the move and you took out your phone. That's not what she wanted you to whip out, mate. Took your phone out, yes. Best place to take your phone out. Ooh, Platt didn't attack there. I mean, he doesn't risk elimination, so he could full deploy and attack. probably best choice. It doesn't work, but puts him in a good position, then has to deploy fully there. Fair enough. You unconsciously swipe Tinder in front of her. If you're not interested in the girl, just say to her you're not interested. Don't do this to her. That's so rude. That's so rude. The phone fell into the water. Yeah, you might honestly deserve that, mate. Preparing the next day. Yeah, exactly. Hello, Edja. How you doing? I already asked you how your Christmas was. I'm not gonna ask you again. Okay. Still like Platt's position more unless he gets eliminated here. Ooh, I don't know about that one. Don't know why he would go for West Russia there, to be honest. But the mistake she was most mad about the date was the fact I told her I had to study in the evening, so you won't be there for long. Probably, I don't know. Right, I mean that. If you have to study in the evening, if you let her know politely, that's fine. But if you show so little interest throughout the rest of the date, from basically the beginning onwards, especially if you say you don't have a lot of time in the evening and then you let her wait an hour. You were lying about studying, yeah, sure, but as an excuse, it can still work. Ooh, and Platt gets eliminated. Okay, that sucks. You thought she might be a nutter. I mean, she is kind of a nutter after being left out for an hour to wait. Then she goes and plays air hockey with you, where you get frustrated that you're not winning and tell her to cover up her tits because it's distracting you. Then you go and sit on the complete opposite side of a bench, and when you go to a romantic spot, you whip out your phone and check Tinder. She might be a nutter for staying there. Yeah, I agree with Stick. She's a nutter for staying with you. Anyways, Octane, we did not do your game justice. I'm sorry. Well done, sir. Well played. Congratulations on the tournament victory. Platinum, congratulations on your second place and your 5 coins. Now I'm back to 666 coins, so I am happy again. Sometimes I don't know if you're just fucking around, Plat, or not. Like, you went to a bar after she saw you take out your phone in a romantic spot and swipe Tinder, and she still moved on with you. What the actual fuck? I know, Sticks, but sometimes I'm like, no one is this incapable, right? Like, no one is like this. And I'm Plat, he is. That is how the Plat be. Got frustrated that you weren't making a move on her, and you said, why would I do that in an empty bar? Right, nice. Nothing tells a lady that you are into her more than basically telling her you're only in with her for the prestige and showing off. That's, yeah, it's. I don't know why she's still there. Sticks, I don't get it either. She's like 17 and desperate for dick. That's like the only thing I can think of. Because I don't get it. Bullseye, there's just no chance the story is real. Yeah, this man actually just. Okay. Okay. Works for me. I know, right, Sticks? It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Those were just moments, bruh. Less than half of those moments would make a woman leave on their own. Like if you just whip out your phone on a date and start scrolling to Tinder, that should be enough to just let a woman leave on just like that. The fact that she was still there for you after you let her wait an hour, that most women would have left if you're an hour late, mate. Like, an hour is fucking incredibly late. Like, sure, the boobs thing might not be optimal, the bench thing might not be optimal, but that probably won't like push ladies away. But go ask her for evidence and ask why she stayed. We got with each other after the bar, went on a few more dates after. Really? Really? Right. I don't. I mean, she is Irish. We have to take that into account. I agree. Very important to take that into account. Yeah, 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 yeah. To conquer, I get it. Oh my god. Fuck. Give me this. Hello, terrorists. Everyone on Earth died, and they were the only hope for humanity's survival. Dude, I don't know if it's Irish people or if you're actually really good with your words secretly or what is going on, but all the women I know would have fucking left you like 4 times. And they would not be there with you anymore. Ooh. She was Polish. Right, maybe she just wanted money. Who knows? Shamana. Went on more dates, got along well, blah blah blah. Yeah, you sound like you're really sentimental about it. You went in her house. Right. Was there a bench in her house? Cause Awesome. A Chinese. The only other interesting thing on there that my father brought me a Chinese, yeah. Some like Chinese food, I assume. I assume he didn't bring a Chinese woman. A Chinese meal, yeah, but not a Chinese. Why would you say a Chinese? That is silly to say that. Just say Chinese then. Why would you say a Chinese? It's a sad reason you couldn't. Everyone knows what a Chinese means. Yeah, it means a Chinese person. I got you a Chinese. I would expect you to come up with like a Chinese person that you illegally imported from China. Going well, you met a friend. She was about to meet yours. Ooh. Did you introduce her to Zeno? You probably introduced it to like Zeno, like this is my friend, and then she's like, you called a friend's name once. Hmm. Oof, hot. Oh, her mother died of cancer. Okay. Oh, that is a bit of a sad reason, yeah. Oxygen second. Ooh, interesting. Wait, oh no, this is a mini championship. I was about to say 101st doesn't have a 30% win race. GG's in second. Yeah, okay, that is a pretty sad reason. Sad ending, indeed, to a very interesting story. Somehow he was successful. Yeah, God knows how. But I don't know, Sticks. I don't know. Oh, is there no way to see the standings? Oh, that's not. Right. It wasn't in doubt ever. Right. Right. Oh. Well, that's the thing. The moment sounds bad enough to just make them go away right away. At least some of them. That is kind of my problem with the flat. Oof. How is Doron doing better than both Njord and Edge? What? You kept laughing. I mean, that's always a good sign, I suppose. He surrendered everything. Reza is 2-0 as well. Rocky's 2-1. Jesus. Hergel won against Rocky. Hergel is annoying. I mean, guess is a good win for me. Rocky beat Marshall. Yeah, okay, he's definitely the weakest. Okay, that's fair. Reza also beat Marshall. Okay, fair. I count that as a win as well. Don't know about Reza. Rocky should be a win. Hergel, probably a loss. Okay. Goes give me the eyes in the bar. Nice. I mean, if it's just banter, it's fine. I think banter about such things can be fine if it's clear. AI went 6-0. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Soldier is 0-3. Rip. Zodiac got booted twice. Really sucks. Probably would have been able to promote otherwise. Wolf's is 3-4. Sloppy 3-3. Such a tough tourney. You're just a super serious person. I mean, that doesn't have to be the same date anyway, Styx. I don't think Styx is that serious. I mean, she's brave, so she's already a joke. My face is a joke. Yeah, your penis is a joke, Styx. Take that. Comeback you can't come back from. You've been laughing this whole stream. Oh, well, that's an interesting reaction to a strategic commentary. Andre's ahead. No, what? Okay. Most embarrassing thing and that you do feel bad about. Right, I'm just gonna play Minesweeper until Platt is done with his story, and then I'll end the stream. She paid for the meal. Rip. Rip. Yeah, that's not gentlemanlike. I mean, to be fair, splitting the bill should be accepted. It shouldn't be the man is expected to pay, but I would always just split the bill, or try to split the bill, I think. But then again, that is called going Dutch, so. Pretty sure the girl's dead, paralyzed, or Pratt's grandmother. I mean, it's Ireland, so grandmother is a serious option, I would say. But I don't know if she would be. I mean, her always smiling would make sense if she has rigor mortis and she just died with a smile on her face. Suppose, Bonsai, you have a solid theory over here. Oh yeah, if once you're actually in a relationship, one side can like take the other one out for a meal, or once you're in more serious dating, one side can take out the other. But on first date, I'd probably split. It also depends a bit on how the date's going. If it's clear there's gonna be another date, one of the two can pay and the other one pays for the next one. That kind of stuff. You thought you messed it up when she paid for it. Interesting, interesting. I mean, I don't think, at least here, most women wouldn't mind paying for it if it's clear there's another date. But it also depends on what way it went. Like, if you were like, I'm not paying for this shit, then that's a whole different attitude than her picking up the check and like, I'll pay for this, it's fine. Like, if you're really stern about like, yeah, we split or you pay, but I'm not paying for it on my own, then that's not a good sign, of course. But I doubt you did that. You only, yeah, sure. I mean, the only way to learn is to make mistakes. I'm not saying that everything I've ever done is gone flawless, as on the dating area, but I've also never took my phone out to look at a dating app during a date. Yeah, exactly, sticks. She told me she was paying attention to how you treated the waiter. The fuck? I mean, do you normally yell at waiters or something? Like, just say thank you when you receive your meal and just be polite. Is there a special way to treat waiters? Am I supposed to go down on them? Like what? Yeah, I suppose it could be sticks. I suppose it could be. I mean, when you do that, when you take out your phone and you go on a dating app, it definitely screams disinterest. Purely taking out your phone. On one side, I agree with you. On the other side, so many people just do that as a reflex these days. I don't know. It depends. Like, if you're actually gonna just sit on your phone, like have a full-blown conversation on your phone, it's something different than a quick check or something. I would be fine with a quick check, but not with like someone just actually sitting on their phone. You're Alex's dating coach? Hmm. You're not intentionally being a dick. Right, right. I suppose so. I suppose so. As long as that is clear, maybe women can look past it. You need to have like make up for it in like humor and charisma and such though, because you're not gonna be able to do that. You just accidentally do it. Sorry, sometimes I'm just accidentally a dick. I am so sorry. I don't know what happens. I just lose interest. I don't know. Her friend had a date and had a sweetheart take her on a date, and apparently did the right things. Aww. Was she then like, why can you never treat me like that? Because that's how it's like, okay, calm down. I'm not that person. Compliment her, be a gentleman. Oh yeah, girls like a compliment. Not saying you have to go all like white knight on them, but Pay a compliment every now and then. Tell her she looks good. She looks nice. Doesn't even have to be like really over the top stuff. Just keep it simple. He just insulted her. I mean, see, that is once you are in a more stable relationship or you know each other better. Sure. Yeah, as long as it's playful, as long as you're not like she drops something, you're like, oh, you dumb fucking bitch. The fuck are you doing? As long as you're not that type of insulting her, it's all fine. It's cringe to you, oh my god, you're so wonderful. I mean, well, girls want a guy that finishes last plan. They don't want a guy that finishes first. Come on. And I mean, you don't have to like do it like extra, like, oh my god, you look so wonderful. Like, you don't have to oversell it, but you can tell a woman she just looks nice. I mean, everyone likes to be complimented in the end. It's not. Well, your tits are distracting me is a interesting way. I suppose it is a way. I suppose it is, but I do not know if it is the way. That is what I'm wondering about. And get slightly mad you didn't win that air hockey. I mean, you can be competitive, I think, as long as you know you are. And you can let it rest at the right moments. I definitely get competitive as well. I think shock more than anything. If it doesn't come off wrong, well, yeah, but saying your tits are distracting or, I don't know. Just saying your tits are distracting sounds like it could be interpreted wrong. Smooth operator. Smooth operation. Can easily be creepy, yeah. Especially on a first. I don't know if this particularly was the first date or like a second or third, but if you're on a first date, can't do anything but stare at a woman's tits. That's. I mean, to be fair, in that sense, if you feel like you're not going to be able to do anything else in the entire date but stare at the tits, you might want to ask, like, could you cover up? But then you're still giving up the vibe that you can't concentrate on her and her personality because of her body. Well, yeah, but still, what is worse, Sticks? If you get told to, if you could cover up, or if you have a guy just literally staring at your tits all day. Because in the second case, he's not interested in you; he's interested in your tits. And in that case, if he says it might be distracting, could you cover up? He's at least trying to get to know you as a person rather than be like attracted to your body. It would be creepy. I mean, it would still be creepy, sure. Like, there's no way around it if you get that distracted by tits that you have the other person have to keep up. That is always a bit creepy. But will you think it's less creepy or more creepy than the guy actually staring at your tits the entire time? Yeah, but you're also making her feel uncomfortable if you're just literally staring at her. If you're just constantly staring at them and not. I mean, it's not don't want to see those. It's. I don't know. It doesn't have to come off as I don't want to see them. I think every guy wants to see tits. So interpreting it that way is an interesting way. It would be a total insult. I'm not saying it isn't an insult, Sticks, but is it more of an insult than a guy just staring at your tits the entire date? Like not looking you in the eye because your tits are out. Yeah, of course they're out there for a reason, but when a date you want to like have contact with the person, not just have the person stare at your body the entire time. Like, is he actually interested in you? That's just what I'm not asking you if is this a good option. Both are terrible options. I'm just asking, is this one a better option than the other one? You won the next game of air hockey. Thank you, Platt. Very, very good addition. Good to see you got your revenge. Did you tell her like, got fucked? I'm the best. Yeah. Right, since Platt's story is over and the tournament is done, I will end the stream. I thank you all very much for watching, and I probably won't be streaming Warzone until next year, so have a happy New Year's, guys. Happy New Year's. Bye bye.